What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
Love is in the air for this Dove. Yes, we're of course talking about this lovely couple that Dove Cameron and Thomas Doherty make. Dare we say today's cutest Disney couple. As most of you might already know, the two of them met a few years back while filming Descendants 2. But to know more about this love story, let's go back to the beginning and the first hints of their relationship. The first hints of a relationship between these two was around December 2016. Thomas just shared a video of both him and Dove sharing a cheeseburger, just like best friends do. Back then, Dove was dating her co-star Ryan McCartan from 2013 to mid-2016. They were even engaged in April 2016. But like any other young love, the relationship just froze in mid-summer 2016. Thomas, on the other hand, hadn't had any public relationships, so it was quite a surprise when he started sharing sneak peeks of his apparent hangouts with Dove. Back in January 2017, he shared a lovely photo of Dove visiting him in London with the title Shy. Aww, how adorable. Both of them also spent some time riding the tube, as the British call the subway. The next day, Dove took a turn and shared a pic of Thomas's shirtless back with the title Tall Thing. This is not what close friends do. However, the confirmation came in February to no one's surprise. Dove said to People, "We're dating. We're keeping it to ourselves because everything is just so more romantic and real when it's yours and it's private. So we are keeping the details to ourselves, but yeah, we're dating." Then she continued talking about how they make things work, since Thomas is living in the UK while Dove is living in the US. She said, "It's not too bad. We are both working and we are busy humans. It's nice. We can chunk out visiting and you work out the time difference. When I'm getting up, he's going to sleep. And it's nice. It's not too bad. We make an effort. It's interesting. Things like that make you make an effort." Dove said it wasn't love at first sight though, and that everything happened slowly, but she didn't mention much since she wanted to keep things as private as possible. Just a few months after, around July 2017, both of them took a quick vacation to one of the most romantic cities in the world. Yeah, you guessed it, Paris. Here's where we knew things were getting more serious. And Dove herself confirmed it just a few weeks later. She told Access Hollywood when asked if she would work with him again, "He's the love of my life." Aww, again! The best way to show how strong a bond is by enduring hard moments together. When a troll tried to bully Dove on Twitter by claiming her diva attitude clashed with her co-stars, Thomas defended her by trolling the troll. The troll, whose name we'll blur here, said, "She doesn't sit by the other cast members in interviews but gets perched higher than them in a selfie pose. You decide." To which Dove replied, "You do know that people tell us where to sit in interviews and who is supposed to take the selfies, right? That's not up to us. LOL. And like a knight in a shiny phone case, Thomas said, "Dove, do you get to sit higher? This young gent ain't happy about your height." Case closed. September 2017 went by with not one, but two public smooches on the red carpet. And since then, both of them have been unbreakable. What's amazing for them is that their love story sounds straight out of a Disney movie. Dove said she wasn't so sure if she wanted to have another relationship right away, since both of them spent several weeks having eye contact fights. That until he decided to take them to the next level. During one of those stare-offs, Thomas dropped the L word. That's right. Dove said, he was like, "Okay, you and me stare off. The first person to break eye contact loses." When they started the stare off, Dove recalls the adorable moment Thomas said the L word. He was like, "I'm falling in love with you right now." And like a Taylor Swift song, sparks flew. And what does Thomas have to say about his girlfriend? Well, according to an interview from Entertainment Tonight, many things. First, about their special bond. He said, "She is just the most incredible person I've ever met. I think people see her as so talented, because obviously that's her job, to perform, and all the rest of it. But she's the most compassionate and most patient and the most genuine, loving person I've ever met. And so kind and so generous. She's amazing. She really is." We don't know how many times we've awed during this video, but it's kind of hard not to with their incredibly innocent bond. He kept raving about it, saying, "She's so lovely. She doesn't have a bad bone in her body." They're so in love that Thomas hasn't closed the possibility of working together in the future once more. With the current rumors of a Wicked adaptation to the big screen, there have been talks about the casting for Glinda. There's talk about Wicked for Dove for Glinda, but no one's been mentioning Fiyero, so I'm just saying, I gotta start pushing it. She's always singing Wizard and I know Popular by heart. You do know what they say, a couple that sings together stays together. And who says that? We do. This relationship seems to be very solid after 3 years. Dove said in an interview for 17 magazine, "He told me he loved me within a week of meeting me and has never taken a step back from that statement. He's a pure soul, a well-intentioned, completely innocent source of care and generosity, humility, and never-ending patience. I've never experienced inequality like we have, a real admission of who and what we are together and the guttural knowing that this is right." But things weren't always like this. Dove told Cosmopolitan that she used to think she'd end up alone. Hard to believe when you're Dove Cameron. She also said in the same interview, "I always told my mom when I was little, I think I am going to be alone for my life, because I never thought anybody would understand me, or I knew people read me wrong, even when I was little. And so meeting Thomas, it was like, oh, there you are. I know that we are 3 years in, but it feels like this every day. So with all this talk and after all this time, marriage could be in the works, right?" According to Dove, she said, "I go back and forth on whether that is a thing that I even want to do. Let's see." Dove already had an engagement, so after what she could have learned after that, she could jump into a new engagement with more experience and knowledge. And we're all rooting for that. However, there's one thing they're still working on: the distance. Like we've already mentioned, Dove lives in the US while Thomas lives in London, so they're still working on keeping things stable and romantic. In the same interview for Entertainment Weekly, Dove also claimed they fly out to see each other as much as they can, even if it's just for a few days. But when it comes to how they make it work, it's as simple as this, Dove said. "I think it comes down to the fact that because we are both givers and we are also best friends, it just happens to be the most healthy, most wonderful relationship. It feels like we both overflow for each other in terms of relationship energy." If there is anything more we can say about this couple, it's that they're relationship goals, since they show traits of a very healthy and balanced relationship. A few months ago, both of them uploaded lengthy posts on their Instagram. Thomas uploaded a beautiful picture of Dove in a yellow dress where he said, "I've been in awe watching you grow as a performer, actor, singer, and inspired to have watched your dedication and commitment to your craft. I'm honored to be your boyfriend and experience your unconditional love, compassion, kindness, and shocking Yankee banter on a daily basis." Having this new relationship made Dove reflect on her previous one with the also actor Ryan McCartan. She opened up, claiming that she felt pressured to make things perfect all the time since it was her first real relationship, and it was very public. She said to 17, "A lot of what I went through in that first relationship, the very low lows, I did not make public. After dating for 3 years and being engaged for 6 months, both of them decided to call it off. However, both of them stayed close and on good terms." Ryan tweeted at the time, responding to the allegations on why did they break up, "Dove has decided this relationship isn't what she wants." He continued, "We still love each other very much. Please be sensitive, as this is painful." Dove responded herself with another tweet thanking their fans for support and also claiming that both of them love each other very much. Ryan later went on the Allegedly podcast and talked a bit more about the breakup, saying it sucked and it was very much painful. "It just plain sucks. I still love her very much. But c'est la F and V. That's just kind of how it goes. Time heals everything." But now, things seem to be a lot better for all of them. Even co-stars have noticed how much Dove and Thomas care about each other, even before they started dating. Sophia Carson has said their chemistry was obvious from the get-go. When both of them started to date, it was a secret for everyone, but her. She said, "It was also kind of obvious. She was trying to keep it a secret, but it was very obvious as well." Now, has everything been easy and smooth? Probably it hasn't, according to breakup rumors that started in June 2018. Dove even had to tweet that things were okay, saying, "PSA, Thomas and I are fine. No, we are not broken up. Yes, we are still together. No, we are not fighting. We are madly in love and better than ever. Please stop speculating, spreading rumors when you have absolutely no basis. All smooth sailing over here. Thanks for checking in." Let's hope that the future shines bright for this lovey-dovey couple. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Movie Rays for more videos like this.